What is that? I have like a scratch on my nose or something. I know I said I would start.
Are you okay?
So I know I would.
You can always cut it.
Welcome to my bikini prep series. We are now 8 weeks out. 8 weeks, and I can't believe how far I've come. And guys, my coach is ramping it up this week. I have to tell you, I had a posing session with her yesterday, and it was actually the day of my check-in anyways, and you know, she's saying my posing is still doing really great, and I'm still going to be working on getting those shoulders squared up to the front while trying to keep my hips to the side. So I've got a lot of flexibility work that I need to work on, especially for my lower back, but she said that we need to lean out even more. Let's go ahead and go through my stats for this week. So I am going to show you now some pictures of my progress from 9 weeks out last week to 8 weeks out. And I am feeling a little bit leaner than last week. I had a little bit of bloating still last week, but definitely feeling better this week as far as my pictures. And then the posing, you know, is still a work in progress, and I will just continue to practice that as much as I can. Hey guys, so as I was editing this video, and as well as last week's video, I realized that I had my numbers flip-flopped around. So it's kind of off as far as last week's physique update and numbers, but this week is the current. So for 8 weeks out. Anyway, so if you have been following my numbers from week to week, last week's numbers were actually completely off, and this is the correct update for this week. Anyways, I don't know if that matters to you guys, but me trying to be perfectionist, sometimes it doesn't always happen. Oh well, enjoy. Numbers. So last week's weight was at 113.4. This week I did drop a pound, so I'm down to 112.4, and I'm really excited of this because the last time I hit 112 pounds was when I had ran that full marathon in 2014, but I was at skinny fat kind of physique. So I can tell that the progress that I'm making in this body recomp, I'm definitely a lot leaner than I was when I was marathon running, for sure. And I mean, you know, the muscle, like, it's starting to come out. So I did drop a pound there. As far as the measurements in the waist and the belly, there was no change. I'm still 26.0 in the waist and 27.0 in the belly. The daily macros are now 120 carbs, 40 fat, and 120 protein. But I can see my carbs going down even more in the future. So, yeah, I already told my husband I am going to be eating a lot of salads and veggies in the next few weeks. I can just see it. So I'm preparing myself for that. As far as making our 200 carbs, 40 fat, and 110 protein. So I know things are going to continue to change in the next 8 weeks, but I told Coach, you know, whatever we got to do to get stage ready and to lean out, I will do it. So I'm starting to learn about what kind of meals I can do to substitute for as low carb recipes far as cardio, she said no change to the cardio. And I did ask her, you know, do I need to do anything more than walking my dog Leo? And she said, nope, just keep it as is, and which is I'm like totally okay with, because I thoroughly enjoy walking with my dog. But until she says, okay, let's ramp up the cardio, let's bring up the intensity to say incline walking on the treadmill, speed up the tempo, or whatever, I will be ready for that. But for right now, she said just enjoy the walks with Leo, and I will do that. Now, speaking of Leo, I know I did traveling part 1, which was when I went to my niece's graduation, and then I did traveling part 2 where we went to Monterey. This is actually going to be a traveling part 3 vlog. I am on my way to take Leo to see an oncologist, and he was diagnosed with cancer almost half a year ago, and they did remove it as far as a local vet, but they suggested that we see a specialist to make sure that everything was removed and that he is gonna do okay as far as recovery, and that he doesn't have any return of the cancer cells. So we did take him to see the oncologist a few months ago, and they wanted to do surgery on him to make sure that they got absolutely everything. And they actually found some things that they were wanting to see in his belly, so his stomach area. So we said, you know, whatever you got to do, please take care of him. So we are now traveling to take him to see an oncologist about 3 hours away. And I feel like I'm starting to get a better handle or understanding of how to pack foods for a trip. Especially on prep, because I actually did pretty good prepping my food and staying on track with macros, other than my untracked meal in Monterey. And so I'm really proud of that. And then this time around, I had planned again my lunches, and I planned my dinners, I planned my snacks. I even brought a bag and put Ziploc bags of ice, like multiple, and then I froze water bottles to use as ice packs. So I even brought yogurts, I brought Jello. I did prepare 2 of my pita ham sandwiches, some salads. I packed salad dressing. I scaled down my collagen powder and my BCAAs just for the days that I know I need them. I still brought my protein powder and some oatmeal. I did bring my pancakes in pumpkin spice. But yeah, I got some snacking cheese, apples, beef jerky. I did bring some tuna packs just in case. And I don't know, I'm thoroughly ready to go on this trip and basically pick the food out of my bag. If I am going to buy anything or order anything, it'll be a salad, because I did bring some extra salad dressing. I'm proud that I'm getting better at traveling while on prep, and I am going to travel one more time during this summer, and that will be going to visit my uncle. Anyway, so I will just be driving and enjoying listening to some podcasts, and I'll see you in the next clip. All right, talk to you in a bit. So I realized I hadn't been documenting all day today. I've just been so busy just driving around and keeping the kids busy, because we had about 4 hours to kill. until we were able to check into our hotel. So we've got our hotel here, and we're just hanging out. And let's see, so Leo, my dog, is checked in at the hospital, and they did the CT scan this morning. I haven't gotten any calls, so I'm guessing everything is fine. And then he is staying overnight over there, and he will have his surgery tomorrow morning. So please, prayers for our dog Leo, that he will come out safely from that surgery and recover and live with us for a very long time. So we're just hoping for God's guidance in tomorrow's surgery. As far as what happened afterwards, we went to go get lunch. The kids wanted McDonald's, as always. It's like one of their favorite places to go. And I had my salad with pita wrap, which was 1.5 ounces of ham with half of Laughing Cow cheese, half of a white cheddar slice, and garlic aioli mustard, which is so good. Again, I got that at Walmart. You guys have to try that. It's just really good on anything. And then we hung out at the outlet mall that was about 10 minutes away from where we were at, and just walked around. So I did get a little bit of cardio in with some steps, and I think I may need to do like some kind of cardio video on YouTube to get a little bit more cardio exercise in today. The gym is still closed for COVID regulations here, and so I'm not able to use their treadmill or their weights. So I'm glad I brought my resistance bands, my booty bands, and my yoga mats. So I'm gonna get some body weight workout done, and then we're gonna go hit the pool because the kids want to go swimming, which was really nice because they actually require that you sign up for a time slot for your family to go in, so we're not sharing with anyone. So it's gonna be nice. Anyway, so I'm gonna get my workout in before we go to the pool. Let's get our workout done. now Saturday. I am back home from our trip. I realize I did not document too much on the trip. I know I did a workout. I know I documented my breakfast, I think it was. But I was just so busy with, you know, taking care of Leo and taking care of the kids. And I do want to tell you about my breakfast before I tell you about how Leo's doing. The peanut butter chocolate chip pancakes, and this is just absolutely amazing. And then it has that little peanut butter sauce packet that you kind of make your peanut butter. It's kind of like PB2 Fit powder, and just add water and you have your peanut butter. And then of course got to add the whipped cream on top of that. So let's take a bite. So here is all the goodness. It's literally like dessert. So good. So good. With Leo, I was really, really happy to hear from the doctor after his surgery that he was doing really well and that his surgery went really well. And they were successful in trying to remove more of the cancerous tissue that was also even underneath the bone. So I was really, really happy to hear that he did well and that he's now recovering back at home. And we had a lot of prayers and well wishes for Leo, and he really is just such a lucky dog, and we love him so much. In fact, when we first got him, the pet adoption had called him Lucky Leo, and that's exactly what we feel, is we have a lucky Leo. So we love him so much, and he's doing well. In the cone of shame, I mean, who likes to have a cone around their neck anyways? But he managed to eat some hot dogs and rice because he wasn't wanting to eat his dog food, but we had to give him some food of some sort so that he can take his medicine. And we wrapped that around cheese, and he's just having a good time right now. I'm not sure where this video kind of went. It was kind of like, I guess, again, you know, a take 3 of traveling. Happy to say that I stuck to my macros 100% for the 2 days. I even managed to fit in some Starbucks. So if you're gonna get any Starbucks and you need something, you know, with good macros, I just got a cold brew coffee with some almond milk and sugar-free vanilla, and that helped me each day for needing some caffeine, especially for driving. Usually my husband is the one that drives on the travels, but he had to stay behind because he had to work. So it was just me and the kids and Leo. And I did really well. I was proud of myself. Now, I do have to say that driving home yesterday, because it was before dinner, I had 3 hours to drive. And in the middle of that, I was like wanting the munchies. I was needing to keep myself awake, and I had my coffee, but I just wanted to munch on things. I was like hungry. So I did plan my snacks as far as beef jerky, a Cliff Bar, and an apple. But then I smelt my daughter's Doritos from behind me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want some chips so bad. Because sometimes when you're driving, or when you need to stay awake, you want something crunchy. And I was like, okay, do I want my apple, or do I want the Quest chips, the chili lime, which I hadn't tried yet? And I was like, okay, maybe that kind of sounds better. So I had to take out the apple from my Fitness Pal and plug in the Quest chips. And I'm glad I did, because I was able to still hit my macros with that. I was able to satisfy my craving for that crunchy chips. And I still was able to hit my macros. So, and if you haven't tried the chili lime Quest chips, really good. Kind of reminds you of like the Takis. Yeah, I think I need to get me some more of those. As far as traveling with the food that I had brought, I'm doing so much better at making sure that my foods don't spoil. And this time around, I made a bunch of Ziploc bags of ice, and I just filled it up back at the hotel before we left, same bags, put some new ice in there, put some on the bottom of the bag, plopped all my foods on top, and then another bag of ice, and it kept all my foods really cold for the drive home. And you know, again, it's 3 hours and it worked really well. In fact, some of my cheese kind of like froze a little bit. So I have another trip to go to next weekend. We're gonna go to visit my uncle, and I am fully preparing myself for that trip with preparing my foods. So I'm pretty sure I'll document that as well. I'm just getting better at it. I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, bags of ice, guys. But I wanted to show you my lunch. So being that I'm on low carbs, I just wanted to show you, I made a big giant salad with butter lettuce, thanks to Becca Alberti. I am in love with butter lettuce. Got some carrots and tomatoes and the garlic aioli, mustard, and Bolt House ranch. I tried the Bolt House cilantro dressing. I just can't do it. There's something about it. I don't know. And then I'm trying out some sweet potato cauliflower rice. And I've got some egg whites and turkey bacon. Again, inspiration from Becca Alberti. But yeah, so this is lunch. I'm going to enjoy this. Anyways, I just wanted to thank you all for following me in my journey and enjoying what I am going through with my first bikini prep. If you have any questions or comments, you know, feel free to leave it down below. Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy life. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.